That's how you do that. Brother, check the live, the phone, real fast. Uh, Post it into the chat. Mama Rashad. Hey, this is the start of the new year right here. First camp of the new year. Right? Really? You already know y'all gonna bring that energy, man. That's right. Word. Yeah. All right. We want to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Hey, double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth, that's constantly ruling well, teaching us through the spirit and power of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the elect brethren that's constantly pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners. Shalom to the few sisters. And as always, we got to give honor and glory to those holy names, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for opening our minds, giving us his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in the last days that we are living in. Bahashem, Harakakadash, in the name of the Holy Spirit, to feed the lamb to the Lord, okay? So, hey, this is the first start of the new year, you know what I'm saying, really, because we just, had the Pesach, you know what I'm saying, and we're going to bring out prophecy, you know what I'm saying, because we are living in the last days, okay, and Esau, Edom, even though he's deceiving the people, opening things up, America is still going to be destroyed, okay, and how America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, all right, the elect of Yasharala, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men, okay, you are the only people that are chosen by the Most High, and these times it's the elect of our people, okay, and the prophets are in here to give the warning, to get the message, okay, from the Lord, all right? So, we're going to do what we've been doing, man, you know what I'm saying, until the Lord finds otherwise, okay? So, first, brother, I got something for you, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people.
Yep.
Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
Right. So the indignation, when you look up the word indignation, all right, it goes into righteous anger. Okay. The Lord's anger is upon all nations. Okay. Especially 2/3 of his own people, man. When you look at the folly of 2/3 of our own people, man, it's getting outrageous. It's getting ridiculous in the times that we live in. We live in exceedingly polluted and evil times out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all bros seen that video with that's a grown man that was sliding down the stripper pole, and then he was, giving Satan a lap dance. Giving Satan a lap dance. He had his hot girl summer, hairstyle. You know what I mean? Nigga had the red hair. Nigga got the braids. You know what I'm saying? The boots on. You know what I mean? But that's our people. But you know what's crazy about it? Esau set that dude up to influence the mind of the children, because you got a lot of children that actually like Lil Nas, Lil Mo. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of children that like this dude. So you imagine all the Israelite women and men around Babylon that's actually got their 7, 8-year-old son and daughter watching that dude in their living room.
And Lil Nas himself, he said that's who he wants to start behind us, is the children. So why you think he's saying that? So he can get your children onto that type of thing.
Right.
A sodomite is okay.
Right, being a sodomite is okay, which is not. You know what I'm saying? The Lord got somebody told me Hosea 4:1 as well, because not only do the Lord got an issue with other nations, the Lord also wants you to hear the message of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The other nations, they were deceived by Esau, man. The other nations, they calling themselves Chinese. You know what I'm saying? They calling themselves Japanese. You know what I'm saying? Polynesians. You know, they calling themselves Arabs. Well, those ain't biblical names. You know what I'm saying? Those are not biblical names. We all have biblical names, but Esau changed, okay, the signs. He changed the seasons, the times. He changed the names. You know what I mean? And now everybody needs to remember who you are. The other nations, you're heathens, man. Okay, you have biblical names that go straight back to the Bible, man. All right, and the prophets are here to let you know who you are, especially who our people is, man. The message go both ways. Okay, so go ahead, read some more what you got, bro.
He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Right. Yep. Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Right. Also, give me Joel. What is that? The second chapter. Joel, the second chapter. Because this right here, this prophecy is going into how America is going to be destroyed, man. You know, by thermonuclear missiles. Because the Lord is going to put the spirit on these other nations to have a global conflict. It's going to be a war, which is going to be World War III. All right, that's going to be the end of all wars, man. You know what I'm saying? And in America right now, they already using a propaganda machine with North Korea. You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Kim Jong Un. He's firing off ballistic missiles. You know what I'm saying? And they tripping. A ballistic missile is not a nuclear missile, but America is already painting the guy like, oh, he's firing off missiles because America, the elites know. They know what's going to happen. The elites know what goes on, what the Bible is about. The elites watch the prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? That shows you that what we saying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, that we ain't making it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Even Edomites know. You know what I'm saying? They know, but they ain't gonna tell you. And that's why they move with hate. That's why they move with fear. And now they got this whole big campaign about you getting maxed out. You know what I'm saying? You and your children. They wanna jab your children up. Not only is people dying of the jab, you know what I'm saying? You got countries that then cast off AstraZeneca. It's a big like talk about AstraZeneca, you know what I'm saying? From blood clots to actually mortality, you know what I mean? People dying. All right. And you got people that's banning AstraZeneca, but now they pushing that, oh well, you know, by May 1st, we gotta get the children inoculated, man. You know what I'm saying? The elites and Esau is moving even quicker, man. You know what I mean? You know, they opening things back up for a reason, man. But see, the real reason they opened things back up through the spirit was because the prophets, all right, Yahweh Shai still got his men here, and then we had to hold the Pesach, man. That's the only reason, you know, which we did it in a small sanctuary because, you know, you got guideline limitations. You know, you got guideline limitations. You can't have a large gathering, but you know what? That's good enough. The Lord did that just for us spiritually, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a point. If you got a point, precept, bring it out, brothers.
Pulling that. Hosea?
Yeah, matter of fact, let's further finish real fast. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 4, and all the hosts, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Right, as a scroll. All right, this is Isaiah getting the vision. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because when you see those missiles impact, and they send up that mushroom cloud, okay, he is compared to like a scroll. You know what I'm saying? And when America get destroyed, man, the Lord is going to destroy this place with an overkill. Okay, and see, we was talking about it. Me and the brother spiritually talking about it. You look at the things in America, you get amazed, like, man, this place is beautiful, you know. But America is the place that is never going to be the same after the Lord send the missiles, man. Everything that you see here that you think is beautiful, that looks good, that's nice, you know, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. America ain't gonna be nothing but a place of desert. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Sodom and Gomorrah. We all know about what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, even going back to old little Mo, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this place is going to be a memorial, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
On how wicked, you know, this place was.
Man.
You know, just like Sodom and Gomorrah, like this brother said, you know, as much wickedness as they did, that's a memorial too.
This is Malachi 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Right, the day cometh, okay? That day has not arrived yet because prophecy has to be fulfilled, man. All right? The hour of temptation still has to play out in this time, man, okay? Which that's coming too. They already got the technology. They already talking about doing trial runs for brain implants. You know what I'm saying? They already Joseph Biden was already talking about chips. Hey, so a lot of you people gonna really get chipped and dipped, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get chipped, you're gonna get dipped in that fire. You know what I mean? Lord gonna chip and dip you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of your lack of faith, because of your lack of unbelief. You know? And the Lord is not playing, man. The Lord is spending the time, he said he's spending the time for the elect's sake. That's why the days is going by so fast. You wake up Monday and it's already Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Already Sunday. Like, damn, where the week go? You know? Time flew by so fast, man. Because prophecy is moving so fast, the times is moving so fast, you know what I'm saying? But it's all for the elect's sake to get the hell up out of here. We living at the last days, man. You know? It ain't so much Esau can say anymore now because you got the prophets out. You got the truth constantly flowing through this through this world, man. All right? You got the truth constantly breaking down the strongholds, the lies, the deceptions. You got the truth out there, man. You know what I'm saying? The truth is out there. So Esau can't lie and use that deception. And if he does lie and use that deception, it's only to get those that the Lord does not want, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for, man. And that's why Esau got to use certain jakes. He got to bring forth, you know, Eve. He got to do deceptive tactics that he's always done to get the minds of the simple, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe who you had? You had Magic Johnson, man. Magic Mo Johnson. You know, Magic Johnson. That's another evil ass Israelite, man. You know, you see his son. Look at his son. He's tall and big and just gay as hell, homo as hell, man. You know, cheerleading and shit. But Magic Mo Johnson too. He survived AIDS, man. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how. You know, he got major connections, but they using that dude to push the jab, man, push the inoculation. And there was a couple other entertainers, you know what I'm saying, alongside of that dude as well. You know what I mean? But go ahead, bro.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedness shall be stubble.
Man.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Man, neither root nor branch. Lord gonna he gonna basically cut your seed line off, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord gonna, hey, you got a root, you know, a root always will grow. You know what I'm saying? It'll sprout, give you the trunk will grow into a tree, you know what I mean? And it'll have leaves, branches, and they branch out. So your family line, man. You know, they call it like a family tree. You know what I'm saying? You got in school they got those pictures. They put your name right here. It's your mom. It's your dad. It's your cousins. You know, hey, that's how the Lord gonna do it, man. He gonna cut off families, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got millions of people that live here right in America, brother. You got go ahead, bro.
It's in Joel 24, verse 20. The womb shall forget him. The worm shall feed sweetly.
Take your time. Read it slow. Take your time. Read it slow.
This is Joel 24, verse 20. The womb shall forget him. The worm shall feed sweetly on him. He shall be no more remembered, and wickedness shall be broken as a tree.
Right. So you know when you pass, you know, which a lot of you know, the only people that remember you is like, you know, your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? They remember you. You know, oh my gosh, you know, little Ray. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a bad child. You know, he wasn't bad. You know, but when you go into that grave, hey, that's what it is. The worms get to you. You know, when you actually do it right. You know, not how Esau do it. Esau puts you in a box. You know, before that, he pumped you with all types of chemicals. He vomited fluid. You know what I'm saying? Preserve your body. Then he puts you on display. You know, then he charge you to bury your loved one. You know what I mean? Charge you. It costs a lot of money just to get a casket. It costs a lot of money just to have a funeral. That shit is crazy. They didn't make like when you really die, they made that into a business out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really pay to bury your loved ones, man.
It's expensive to die.
It's expensive to die. That's why a lot of people they say, just cremate me. Don't even try to bury me. Don't even try to have no service. You know what I mean? Because it take money. That's how wicked this society is. When somebody die, you supposed to actually, mourn for them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's how Israel would do. They'll rent their clothes. They'll put ashes on their heads. You know what I'm saying? They'll be sorrowful. Like this is a mighty and great man. You know what I mean? But we gonna place him where it's honorable at. That's why a lot of times the scriptures say, he slept with his fathers. You know what I'm saying? They put him in a burial place next to other great men, or in that area, man. Same city, But in this society, Esau is wicked on how he uses that operation, and it's a big business, man. You gotta get a cat, you gotta get what we call it, a horse,
A hearse.
A hearse to carry the body, take it all the way to the funeral. You know what I'm saying? They show you it's like it's a big large gathering. You know what I mean?
And I think you gotta pay for them to fix their face. You know how they got a big slice on their face, they gotta put makeup on it.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah.
Or if they got a piece of chunk missing from
Right.
their head.
Yeah.
They got a metal. They got a screw metal in here.
Yeah. Exactly. It's crazy how Esau does it, man. But read that again, bro. Read that again from the top when you left off that, bro. Yeah, dropped it.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah, read it again. Now, read it again. The worms eat on you. You know what I'm saying? But you got it. Go ahead.
This is Joel 24 and verse 20. The womb shall forget him. The worm shall feed sweetly on
How you
him.
doing, brother? All right, brother, come on. Let's yeah. How you doing, brother? All right, man. Have a good one, bro. Enjoy yourself.
This is Joel 24 and verse 20. The womb shall forget him. The worm shall feed sweetly.
Read loud, bro.
This is Joel 24 and verse 20. The womb shall forget him. The worm shall feed sweetly on him. He shall be no more remembered, and wickedness shall be broken as a tree.
Right. So, that's that last part, man. Juicy right there. So, you forgotten in this society, man. You're forgotten in this society, man. You died, and 2 weeks, a month down the line, nobody's remembering you. Life goes on. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's gonna be for really Esau, man. Once we get back into power, once we go into the kingdom, and then Esau served his time of slavery. You know what I'm saying? And he's banded together. Matter of fact, get the book of Obadiah on that. Get the book of Obadiah on that, the prophecy on that. And nobody's gonna remember Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be thinking about Esau. It's gonna be like a distant dream. People gonna actually say that. Get Job 20 as well. Job 20. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a distant dream. So that's how Esau gonna be forgotten, man. You know what I'm saying? His tree gonna be cut off. His line gonna be cut off. Okay? Esau being the wicked. All right? That's how it's gonna be. And it's good. It's good to eliminate the so-called white man. It's good. That was the only conclusion that this Jake had. I forgot his name, but that was the only conclusion. He said the only thing I could think of is to exterminate the white man. Why is that? Everywhere he goes, he brings nothing but death, pain, misery. All right? Everybody's in a state of mourning. Everybody's in a state of suffering. Okay? It's all because of Esau Edom, because he's a bad ruler. Okay? But the Lord put this man up on top because Yahweh Shai is the one that's in control. He the one showing us what it would be like if you had wicked rulers, man. That's why we hasten the day praying to Yahweh Shai, like, man, Baba Kushai, get this man out of here, because the way our woman is today, that's because Esau got their minds, man. You know what I'm saying? A woman out here swinging, glorifying and jumping to man, you know what I'm saying? Telling you or carrying that energy if she making 100K, that she needs somebody making 500K. Like, what? Where'd you get your riches at, girl? You got it from the Lord. So if you got money from the Lord, you supposed to, if you got a man that's lowly, you're supposed to help him. And then you ain't supposed to give them no problems. You know what I'm saying? You know, this society is totally backwards. You make money, but then you don't want to help out the next man. You know what I'm saying? This society is totally, and this society that causes division amongst the Israelite man and woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Evil ass society, man. Go ahead, brother. Who got that? Joel.
Yeah, go straight to the point.
Yeah, go straight to the point, bro.
So this is Job 20 and 5. That
I'll start after.
knowing thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
Man, the triumph of the wicked is short, man. You know? Hey, once you seen the prophets of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, man, starting with our elders, you know, that was it for Esau. The prophecy in Obadiah was that when those satellites got into the heavens, that was going to be the downfall of this place, man. All right, that was going to be the downfall. That's when the Lord was going to bring back the spirit of his men. He's going to put the Havakakadash back into his men, you know. And now look at this word, flourishing. All right, you know what I'm saying? Somebody give me hold that real fast. Give me Second Ezra, the 6th chapter. 6 and like it should say like the truth being so long without fruit. 28. So 6 and 28. 6 and 28. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 6 and 28. You know, the truth is out, man. It's flourishing all over, man. That's why you got a lot of Israelites, man. Even though they might be wicked jakes, you know, but they talking about Israel now. You know, they talking about Israel now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about the Israelites. And, you know, then you got Esau setting up dudes like, you know, Vocab Malone, you know, going having his seminars and, you know, the Hebrew Israelisms, you know, when they talk about the law, you know, this is how you combat that. Nigga, the law was given to us from Yahweh Shai, man. You just mad because you ain't an Israelite, dude. Get your ass out of here, man. You know? It's not like on some Esau shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The law was given to us so we can conduct ourselves properly, man. And we need a law. Without law, there's chaos. Esau shows you that, man. You know? And why you think they doing away with laws? You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to get order out of chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna delinquish laws, so when the time is right, people gonna be out here going crazy, and they're gonna try to bring that order in, which is gonna be their military troops, it's gonna be their firepower, man. You know? Yep.
2 Corinthians 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Yeah, see? You know? That's one thing about vocab, man. You know? You can't really do nothing against the truth. Or even if Esau was like paint us on his magic box, you know what I'm saying, and say that we just these all different types of, you know, terrorists, we crazy, you know, he paints his stigma, this negative picture about us because he already using code words, buzzwords, you know, black, you know what I'm saying, that's a top code word right there, you know what I'm saying, or extremist, you know what I'm saying, those are like cold buzzwords. You know what I'm saying? It's all to the glory of the Lord at the end of the day, man. Because the elect seeing Jake, seeing the prophets, you know, and you and the Lord got you in your right mind, you're going to inquire about what's going on. How can you get saved? You know what I'm saying? Because see, being in the matrix, you know, it's a made-up world. It's a made-up world. So there's always glitches in the matrix. There's always something wrong, and I don't, you know, you always had that feeling like, man, before you even found the truth, like, there's got to be something better than this place. You know what I'm saying? That thought of like, this is not how we supposed to be living. But you just never had the answers. You know what I'm saying? Well, now we got the answers.
Right.
The answers, we the Israelites, man. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The answers that we got to serve Yahweh Shema, so we got to call back on our power again, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to repent and get right by the Lord, man. You know? And now look. The Lord brought us to a place of remembrance, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, to give 2 Peter's 2 Peter's 3 and 1. You know You know, bring us to a place of remembrance, man. You know. Keep where you go. Hold on, I had a couple I called. Which one I called before that? Yes, I want that second Ezra. Yeah, get that second Ezra.
This is Second Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish.
Look, as for faith, it shall flourish. You know, going back to what I was saying about Esau and his satellites, man. You know, when the Lord allowed this man to get up there, which that whole thing itself was a whole big deception. You know what I'm saying? Esau bamboozled the whole world, man. On that tip, like Jacob said, on that tip, man. You know, Esau bamboozled the whole world because really, the Russians, which those are Edomites, they actually got their satellites into the heavens first. You know what I'm saying? Which was still prophecy, you know. But Esau topped them by actually portraying that they went to the moon. You know what I mean? That whole moon landing, that was false. And that's why you got the men of the Lord to be able to tell you this. Because I guarantee somebody in the NBA world, they'd say that the moon landing was fake. Them niggas is not playing basketball. They is not playing ball. They ain't stepping their foot on the court. They ain't got no sneaker deals. They ain't got no endorsements. They through, unless they apologize. And you need real men to stand up and tell you the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? You need real men to tell you. That's why the Lord got lowly men that just don't give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? We just like, man, fuck it. We snitching on Esau, we snitching on you Jakes, we crying to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And we telling everything, man. Everything we see out here because we live in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it real, man. You know what I mean? And righteousness, though. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? We doing it in righteousness, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, brother.
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome.
Look, corruption shall be overcome. That's why a lot of these jakes out here, you don't have no cloak for your sins. You don't have no excuse, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you didn't know. You can't say that the Lord didn't give you mercy by presenting the prophets, giving you the message of Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. You know? The scripture say, at least I have not come, there should be no cloak for your sin, man. Roughly paraphrasing. But Yahweh Shai is here, man.
Right.
He here in the spirit, you know? On all his men, okay? Guiding us with 2 or 3 gather my name. There I am in the midst, you know? The water, brother. You know what I'm saying? Lord is in the midst spiritually, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we able to gather, man. That's how we able to do what we doing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? Read some more, you know?
And the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Man, the truth was so long without fruit. The truth was so long without fruit, man. There was a time that we was all sleep dead. You know what I'm saying? Blinded, okay? You know, we had aspiration, goals here in America. I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be a ball player. I'm going to go to the NFL. I'm going to go ice skating. I'm going to own a business. Yeah, I'm going to own a business. Black owned. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to help my people out. Nah, man. Look what we're doing now, which is great. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, we need it to be revived. You know what I'm saying? Come out the ways of this beast system, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this beast system teaches you, man, it just brings you to a low vibration, brings you to a low level, man. You know what I'm saying? You turn on World Star Hip Hop and you look at the condition of our women, you know what I'm saying? Man, you get videos about them twerking in the Planned Parenthood about to get an abortion, man. That's a shame. Green ass hair on their head. You know what I'm saying? About to get this motherfucker out of me. What? Destroyed through. You know? Lil Mo X. You know what I'm saying? Through. That's a grown man. Israel's a laughing stock, man. But see, the Lord preserved 7,000 men. You know? A complete number of men that's not going to bend the knee to Baal, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's that corruption being overcome, man. Because now what are we doing? We're standing back upon righteousness. We stand upon our feet again. Being bold as lions, man. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for what's right. We the last, like they say, the last of a dying breed. But we those men. You know what I'm saying? Lord, when we carry that energy to the end. And see, Jake know that was Northern Kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake know. That's what I'm saying. He had to chime in on that one. Like Pastor Bar say, you know what I mean? Because who else is doing what we doing, man? Think about it. Who else is doing what we doing? Who else is talking about the so-called white man the way we are, man? The Edomites. That's who they really are. You know? Who else is telling the other nations that their judgment? You know what I'm saying? Because the other nations, they ruling over us right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And Esau being the top of the heathens, he really ruling over the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? But we here to tell you that our Lord Yahweh Shai, he coming with big ships. You know what I'm saying? He coming with a big ship, and he coming to take you out of power, man. Go ahead, brother. Read that to the finish. Read it again. Yep.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Right, shall be declared, which is being declared right now. Okay, all over Babylon, all over the world. Okay, globally, man. You know, you got Jakes waking up all over, man. All right. Go to that. That's it on that. Go to that. Hit that Peters first. Yep, hit that Peters, then hit that Obadiah.
I'm still looking at Joel too, by the way.
That Joel? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go back to that because we gotta hit that Isaiah again.
You said 2 Peter 3.
Yeah, it should be 2 Peter 3.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I write unto you, that in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
Look, which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance. You know, remembrance of what? The old ways. You know, for us to carry out the Pesach, man, that's the ways of how we did things back in the ancient times. Okay, which is a custom of Israelites, man. You know, not those so-called Jews, man. Right? They ain't the real people of the Lord. Those 1948ers, the so-called Negroes, Latinos. All right, Hispanic man, Native man, all right, in America, we the real Israelites, okay, according to the Bible, man. And the Lord is waking up our minds. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is waking our minds up, man. Okay? To do what we did back in the ancient times, man. To rehearse the righteous acts, okay? That's what we doing now. Now we showing brotherly love to each other, man. You know what I'm saying? We carrying out the high holy days, you know? We doing better. Okay, contrary to us not having the light. You know what I'm saying? See, everybody that don't have the light, when you just sit back and you people watch, you like, man, these people are through. Done. Sometimes you gotta sit back and just people watch. You'll learn a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Watch what people do. Hear their conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hear how they conduct themselves. Done for. No hope. Only thinking about turning up. Glad that America's opening up. Delusional. You know what I'm saying? While we sitting back like, man, wait till they close the door on your ass, man. They hit you with a Lord split you. The door, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna turn around like, what? I thought things was good. I thought COVID was done. I ain't heard no cases in a minute.
Like Dave Chappelle says, gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah. Gotcha, bitch. For real. Yeah. Gotcha.
Especially our people, man. You know, they through. But the scriptures say that the Lord, you know, put the spirit of slumber on our people, man. And you can obviously see that. You know, they're asleep.
Hey, I'm breaking that out. Get that. Read it, you know?
Verse 2, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before the holy prophets.
Man, that you be mindful of the words, man. You know? Be mindful of the words, man. One thing about this truth, man, you gotta take it very seriously. You gotta keep it as something being precious. You know what? Matter of fact, somebody look at the word solemn, because the truth is solemn, you know? Don't get it twisted. Yeah, you know, we make jokes, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is business, man. You know what I'm saying? This is all business, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take this truth very seriously, because the same way the Lord give you faith, the same way the Lord give you the spirit, now the Lord would take that away from you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not... Go, just get the word, bro.
Solemn in the Google definition is not cheerful or smiling, serious.
Man, not cheerful, smiling, serious. You see? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't robots. We ain't, you know, all stiff. You know what I'm saying? you know, it's just robotic. You know, no, we got our own spirits. But at the end of the day, this word is serious, man, because it's life and death that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But this the only thing that gives us comfort, that gives us hope, that gives us inspiration to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? And it actually tells us what's going on and we can see it. Because the Lord opening our minds up to it, you know? But you get out of line and you do things that you're not supposed to be doing according to the eyes of the Yahweh Shema Shai, man, the Lord will kick you to the curb, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll kick you to the curb, man. You know what I mean? And then you look at a Jake, a bum that's on the curb, just you through. Lord kick you to the curb, man. Lord said he able to raise up stones. He don't need, you know, our righteousness as filthy rags, man. You know, the little good that we do is nothing. It's a blessing to be able to have this word. Right. You know, it's a blessing to be able to preach this word, man. It's a blessing to have brothers around you, man. You know, to stand up for what's right. It's a blessing, man. You can't take that for granted, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Especially in the times that we're living in right now, man. You gotta be on your P's and your Q's, man. We walking on eggshells, man. You know what I'm saying? Tread lightly. Matter of fact, get that Satan is as a roaring lion seeking who may devour, man. Let's go into that, man. You know, somebody give me James like 1 and 10 as well, you know? Because hey, the Lord, man, you fall into those temptations, you let these demons mess with your mind, you know what I'm saying? And you make the wrong mistake, it'll cost you your whole life. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Not that you're going to die, like your blood going to be spilled, but your spiritual life, man. Your spiritual life, man. You know what I'm saying? When you pray to the Lord, you don't pray to the Lord about brothers being destroyed. You know? You don't never do that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said, man, when you do the Pesach, man, you got to eat worthily, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't have malice in your mind. You can't have those demonic thoughts. Your conscience got to be clear. You know? Because everything is done in true sincerity. Matter of fact, somebody too give me what King David said. Lord, try the reins of my heart, man. King David was a man after the Most High's heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Examine me, Lord. If I be a man of the Lord. You know? That's why the Lord set it up like that. Where the house of Saul waxed weak, man. Then you look at the other Israelite groups. House of Saul waxing weaker and weaker. While the house of David is waxing stronger and stronger through the Spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Who got that first one that I called for?
I got James 1 and 10.
Yep.
This is James 1 and 10. But the rich, in that he is made low.
Start at verse 12.
This is James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
And we get tempted all the time in this place, man. All the time. You know? We got Satan on our backs, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be spiritual all the time. Especially if you're driving, right? You see numbers. You see license plates. You see trucks with numbers on them. You see 144. You see 444. But don't get twisted. You might see 666. I'll let you know, shit, something about to happen. Satan about to do something, man. So you get on guard, man. You stay in the spirit. Like, man, hold up. You know, you got something going, you looking around, man, what's going on, man? That's how you gotta be, man. Cause Satan, he right there looking for any opportunity, any moment to get you, man. You know what I'm saying? And temptation come in all different fashions and forms. You know what I'm saying? All different fashions and forms. And you gotta be spiritual to identify it. And then cut that shit off. Slice it. Matter of fact, pump your brakes. Slam the door on it. You know what I'm saying? Rebuke them demons in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You got to. You know? You got to, man. You gotta stay in the spirit, man. Go ahead, brother.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
Right, because we all tried here. But see, the elect is the only ones that's going to push through. That's going to make it to the end and actually receive those crowns. You know? But see, you fall into those temptations. You fall into those lusts. You bring the damnation, destruction to your own self. Overindulging in things that's not convenient for your spirit. You got to watch yourself. Brother like to drink too much. Stop that shit, man. What's wrong with you, man? Yeah, we jakes. We go through it. We got hardships. You know, we want to sit back and have ease our minds. You know, we want to sit back, ease our minds. You know what I'm saying? We want to, like get the pressure off our shoulders. Okay? But the drink does not make your problems go away. It don't. They still there. They still there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to be a man at the end of the day. That's why, man, apostles say this, man. Elder brothers say this, man. Before you be a man of the Lord, you got to show yourself to be a man first. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a man first, man. Go ahead, bro. This brother with the James.
He shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh.
Man, the Most High don't tempt you. But the Most High know your weaknesses, your strengths. That's why we get the story of Job. What happened with Job? He told Satan, just don't take his life. But Satan had the power to tempt Job. Satan had the power to take things from Job. Okay? Job lost it all. But that wasn't the Most High. He just made a bet with Satan. Because that's Satan's job, to be the adversary. To be against you. And then you gotta be careful. Somebody give me that too in Matthew's those demons. Because the Lord, when the Lord gives you this word, right, he cleanses us. He takes those spirits off of you. But then you got that demon that's still in the shadows. That motherfucker looking, he over there like, you slipped up yet? He pop his head over the counter, What you doing now? You in the word still? And then if you slip up, you know what I mean? You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, man, the Lord give you back into them demons, plus worse, man. Worse. Now you had a clean house. Let's read that to you. The one called. You got a clean house, and then you got demons coming in and partying you. Now you infested with demons in there having a good old time. Now you bug the hell out, man. That's why his word is solemn. It's deadly serious, man. You gotta take it serious. Even when you slip, you repent to the Lord, man. Lord, forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Babakashah, supplication, prayer. That's why Luke 18:1, that all men should pray and not faint, man. The Lord knew we was gonna slip, but you gotta make sure that when you do, you stand back up straight, man. Let not your sins weigh you down, because the creature was subjected unto sin, But you shouldn't be out here doing things you ain't supposed to be doing, man. Especially praying to the Most High of our brothers, man. How you think the Lord gonna have mercy on you? You're supposed to pray for the opposite. You're supposed to pray that brothers make it. Go ahead, bro.
You want the First Peter or the Matthew?
I want that Matthew.
So, Matthew 12, verse 42. 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none.
Man, that spirit, he out here. We all had those spirits, those demonic spirits on us. So the spirit is gone. Because why? Give me that, brother. Give me that Ephesians 5:26. Give me Ephesians 5:26 real fast. Ephesians 5:26. Because the Lord, he cleansed us. And that's how the spirits got off of us. So now that spirit just walking around like, man, I don't got no place to go. He just wandering. You know what I'm saying? You got it on? Ephesians 5:26. Right in the scripture. Read that real fast. Yeah, it's right next to Galatians. brother gotta be quick on the draw. Come on, brother. 5:26.
This is Ephesians
Read
5.
it loud too.
This is Ephesians 5 and verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water. by the word.
That he might sanctify it. Read it slow out and then read it loud. Read it slow and loud.
This is Ephesians 5 verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with
Right.
the washing.
Us. Sanctify it. Sanctify it. Okay? Do what?
Through the word, it will the washing of the water.
Through the
water by
washing
the word.
of the word. Okay? That's how we cleanse. Okay? The Lord take those demons off of us, right?
Yeah.
Now go back. That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Now go back to Matthews.
Matthew 12, verse 44. Then he saith, I will return into my house.
Look, I will return to my house. That demon, he can't wait to get back into that house. That house is you. You know what I'm saying? You that temple. You that house. All right? That demon want to jump back into. Because when you wash and you clean something, it's clean. You know what I'm saying? It look good. But then when you get corrupted, when we go back to that James, you fall into those lusts, you fall into those temptations, you start watering the seeds of Satan and the thoughts in your mind, you start doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing, that's when them demons, take a hold of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about you fasting for 2 days, man. I fasted for 2 days, man. Who gave you the spirit to fast? What do you think fasting is for? To afflict your soul because you're sorrowful. That's why we got the Day of Atonement. You're supposed to fast for 24 hours, no water, no food, man, because you're sorrowful. Go ahead, bro.
Then he saith, I will return unto my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished.
Right, because of that word. Because of the word. It's swept, it's garnished, it's clean. The Lord sanctified, he purified us, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 45. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
He like, come on. He ready. We about to go up in this thing and jam out. We about to party right up in his spirit, in his soul, in his body, man. You know what I'm saying? And you look at the condition of Jacob that's bugged out with them spirits talking to themselves. That's how the Lord would do you. You be walking up and down the street with your shirt off, with an instant in your hand, saying a Shema prayer, singing the Shema prayer. You know what I'm saying? Bugged out. Lord, do you like that, man? You gotta watch what you're doing, man. You gotta watch what you're doing, man. That's, man, you don't never, man, I'm telling you, like, you don't never pray against a brother about damnation. You know? Because what you would want for yourself, you would want for the next man. That's why Yahushua said, the 2 main laws, love the Most High with all thy heart, and love thy neighbor as thyself. You think the Most High hearing your prayers? Matter of fact, somebody look out real fast that the Lord hears not the prayer of the abominable. Lord don't take in all prayers, man. Lord ain't trying to hear that shit. You praying for brother's destruction, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know? That shit is not cool. And if you out there doing that, you better stop. You thinking them thoughts, you better stop. Your thoughts can get you jacked up, man. Think just the thoughts in your head could get you jacked up by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. The Lord know what you're thinking. That's why when you get those demonic thoughts, you gotta rebuke them right then and there. Hold on, I'm tripping, man. You got it?
Yeah, but it says sinners.
Yeah, that's good.
This is John 9 and 31. Now we know that God, Yahweh heareth not sinners.
See, I want to say some precept in Proverbs too.
But if any man be a worshiper of Yahweh and doeth his will, him he heareth.
Look, him he heareth. You see? Lord ain't hearing them prayers, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm right. You know you're right. You in a man. You in a deep, you in a deep delusion, man. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you right praying against brothers like that. I ain't do no wrong. I ain't do no wrong. You know what that means? You can't examine yourself, man. Well, what does that mean when you can't examine yourself? Somebody get that as well, that Corinthians. You know what I'm saying? You can't examine yourself, you become a reprobate, man. And then look up that word reprobate. You know what I'm saying? But get back into that Matthews.
Matthews 12, verse 45. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
Take it, man, 7 other spirits more wicked than yourself. And 7, that's just a complete amount of, that's just a complete number. Ain't no telling how many spirits that the Lord is going to allow that spirit to bring back with them. You know what I'm saying? It could be a whole legion of spirits. You know? That's just festering inside your body. Go ahead, brother.
And they enter in and dwell there, and the last state of that man is worse than the first.
Read that part again.
And the last state of that man is worse than the first.
So how you, before you came into the truth, until the last end, if you was to do something to the Lord cast you to the side, you're going to be worse than what you already started at. Worse than what you started at. You know what I'm saying? And it's all type of demonic spirits in America. All type of demonic spirits. You got homosexual spirits. You be a man. I say this because I seen it. You know, you got dudes that knew the truth and turned into straight homos. Like real talk. Wearing women's clothing. You had one dude call himself sodomite for Yahweh Shai. Talking about he relapsed on messing with dudes. That shit is real. That's scary, man. That's them demons, though. That's just one of those demons, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs 15 and 26. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words.
Man, which those words are the words of the Lord that we holding. You know, we walking by. We trying to do them to the best of our ability, man. You know, we doing them to the best of our ability. But that's why being in this truth, it's a constant fight. It's a constant battle. You know, it's like a battle up a hill. It's resistance. But you gotta, man, you better work them legs out. You better be strong. You know what I'm saying? To carry on that fight. You know, as soon as you give in, it's over. Go ahead, brother.
And it says, even so shall it be unto this wicked generation.
Man, to this generation now. You know, that's why the scriptures say, man, some people, it's just better for you not to even know the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Than for you to know it. You know, you meet some characters in this truth. You know, you meet some real characters, man. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, what the hell? But hey, the Lord got all types of examples and learning experiences. And the Lord wants you to have fear, man. Fear. The Lord wants you to have fear. That's one thing you gotta have to fear the Lord, man. The Lord said not to offend his little ones. You know? That's why, man, before the Messiah came, myself personally, I was praying, asking the Lord for forgiveness of things that I didn't know that I was doing, forgiveness of everything, man. You know, just in general. And then I went on a couple fasts, man. Praying to the Lord to eat worthy of the land, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, it's only the Lord that keep you in his truth, man. It's only the Lord that keep you with the spirit. It's only Yahweh Shai, man. This thing is not of ourselves. The scriptures say that the Lord give faith as a gift. You know what I'm saying? The Lord give faith as a gift, man. You know? That's why it's deadly serious. That's why I can't even fathom the thought of, like, how would you put your lips to think to say to the Most High? You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's a channel of the prayers. They got to go to the angels. Then they got to be taken up to Yahweh Shai. Then Yahweh Shai got to present to the Most High. So you know, everybody know. You know what I'm saying? that you praying for brother destruction. What?
Oh, I got that.
Bring it out.
The 2 Peter 2:21, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
Because you gotta think, man, you know, hey, we held at a higher standard. You know, yeah, we look at Jake and we say, yeah, Jake bugged the fuck out. You know, they doing shit that piss you off. Because we know what the Lord requires. You know what I'm saying? And then we see Jake not doing it, so it's a seal that we have. That makes us feel that way. Because it's according to righteousness. But then you gotta look at yourself as well. You know? You gotta look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then you doing that shit that you come out here and preach about. What that make you? A hypocrite, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that, man. You gotta watch yourself. We held to a higher standard in the eyesight of Yahweh Shai, man. You know? Go ahead. Where we at?
That's 2 Corinthians 13.
Yep.
2 Corinthians 13, chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Man, know that the Most High be in you, least you be a reprobate. You know? And once you start giving over to that lust, to them demons, you know what I'm saying? You start doing things that's contrary to what you're supposed to be doing. It's man. Who knows if you're gonna walk back from that? That's why this thing is greatly to be feared, man. You know, you gotta take this thing as something precious. That's why the parable about the man finding the treasure in the field, he bought up the whole field just to get that treasure. That's this truth. It's a treasure. You know, Lord bless you with beautiful brothers, man. You know, that you learn from, you grow from, you benefit. You know, you become a man. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to stand up and do better. You know? But once you start taking it for granted, thinking that this is a game, not having that godly sorrow, not thinking that the Lord is going to get you because you just missed the right, that's when you slip, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
You said you wanted that word reprobate?
Yeah, yep.
That word reprobate is adikomos, and it says not standing the test, not approved. It says in the Strong's definition, it says castaway, rejected. So earlier in the verse it said examine yourself. You know, so if you ain't taking the time to look at, all right, am I doing this right or this wrong? Have I offended? You know, a brother shouldn't always tell you that what you're doing wrong. You know, you have to put that forth. Oh, damn, man, maybe I did mess up. You know, and take that humbleness to accept that you were wrong. You know,
man, bro. You know, especially if a brother is trying to warn you. You know, if a brother's warning you about something that you're doing wrong, you gotta take heed. You gotta listen up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen up. You gotta humble yourself down. Okay? You got to, man. At least you be a reprobate. Look, which we look at that word reprobate. I wonder if did it say void of light, void of judgment? Did it say that part?
it says rejected, castaway. It says that which does not provide itself such as it ought.
Read. Try. Go to the Google. See what it says in Google. You know, and then go back to that James as well too. Go to that James. Verse 6. It's up to you. Wait, what book again? That's Second Corinthians. Now you read the point, right? Yeah. I want that James back again. Legs come out with a sword. Go ahead, bro. got that James again? Like verse 13.
This is James 1 and 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh. For Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man.
Right, yep.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away from his own lust.
Every man is tempted when he is drawn away from his own lust, man. You know? And it might be something that it's not unlawful, you know? It might be the law. Like we could drink alcohol, right? We could drink, but for certain brothers in their spirit, that alcohol, you don't need it in your spirit because it's something that you don't do it in moderation. You have, matter of fact, let's get some scriptures on that. You know, drink not wine after access. You know what I'm saying? Get some scriptures on that. You don't do it in moderation, it'll destroy you, even though that it's lawful. You know, even like women. You know what I'm saying? The Lord might have you a spirit to where the woman, they mess with you, man. You a likable dude. The woman cling to you. You know what I'm saying? You know how to get them. But it's not wise to indulge in all that. You know what I'm saying? Even getting too much woman that could destroy your spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? You Mr. I get all the girls. You know? You get all the girls, you got a lot of problems. That's what the women bring is problems, man. You know what I'm saying? They bring problems. And you got to deal with those spirits. Because they spirits. They messed up. That's why when you think about Israel, Israel is a woman, man. We messed up. We're messed up ourselves. Being real about it. You know? That's how the Most High looking at us. So the same way we see our women, that's how the Most High looking at us. Like, damn, this bitch is crazy. She tripping, man. This bitch got demons, and you gotta deal with that spirit, man. You know, especially if you miss I get all the girls. That's why, man, just either don't even deal with a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a brother that burn, you know, just keep it simple with one, you know. Or shit, go get you a woman that she already know that she a harlot. You know what I'm saying? And pay for the box, man. Get in and get out. A thief in the night. Go ahead, bro. Yep.
Verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
Look, when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, man. You know? Bringeth forth sin, man. Go ahead.
And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
It bringeth forth death. That's why you gotta know you gotta know yourself. That's what this truth teaches you about. It's knowing yourself. You gotta know that certain things, even though it's lawful, you don't put yourself there. You know that, all right, look, I done did this too many times. Lord have mercy on me. I need to just chill back from doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep fucking up in that area. You know? That area, I'm not strong in that area. I get weak. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't indulge in that type of activities. You know what I'm saying? That's when you just gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be real with yourself in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Then when you be real with yourself, you make better decisions. You know? You make better decisions. You feel better. Like, man. Because you know what? That's something that you conquered. We're men. We like conquering things. That's why when you get a fine woman, you take that box down, you feel good. Like, man, I got that box. I did that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bad too. You know? Let's be real. Yeah, be real. Like, man, yeah, I did that, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's because that's the spirit of a man. We like conquering, you know? And the Lord even called us conquerors. You are conquerors in all things, you know? The Lord even said that, man. But that's why you gotta know yourself in this truth, man. Because if you don't know yourself, you're gonna find yourself somewhere at the short end of the stick, man. And then you looking around wondering like, damn, what happened? Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiasticus 31, verse 27. Wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately.
Man, because wine isn't wrong with wine, you know. You got Jakes that like you, well, Yahushua was a wine bibber, he drunk wine. Well, that's true. His first miracle was turning water into wine. That's true. But was the Lord doing it out of season? Was the Lord doing it overly? You know, he was doing it in moderation. The Lord had to deal with niggas. You know what I'm saying? The Lord had headaches. You know what I'm saying? He suffered things in the flesh, stress, anxiety, you know. There was times when the Lord, they were trying to put the Lord to death. You know, you can tell the emotion behind that right there alone. Like, yeah, they're trying to put the Lord to death. You know, Lord had to get up out of there, like teleport, you know, run, get away. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't like certain attention. He'll tell certain people, go, you know, sin no more, but don't let it be known what was done this day. Don't even let it be known that I healed you. You know, because you do miraculous miracles like that. You know what I'm saying? You do things that's that you only can say that the Most High is with this man. You know, because he's doing things that's not normal. You know, and it'll bring attention to you. So Lord, he trying to be incognito, trying to be, you know, in the background a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying?
What is life? What life is than to a man that is without wine?
Man, it helps. It does help. It take the edge off you, you know? You want to loosen up, you know what I'm saying? You all stiff and shit. You know, you can't really articulate yourself the way you want to unless you have a little drink. And you got people that like that. It can't get into the flow of emotions, you know what I'm saying, of things. So they have a little drink to ease down, and next you know, that's a talkative brother. Oh shit, where did that spirit come from? But that's that. You got brothers like that, but that's them in their mind. That's them showing themselves. That's why when you drink, you watch people while they drink. You know what I'm saying? You watch it because it shows you the true character of somebody when they drunk. That's why people say what a drunk man says, what a sober man thinks, man. You know? What a drunk man says, what a sober man thinks. You know what I'm saying? All those feelings and thoughts and emotions that you had in your mind, that's what you're going to present while you fading. And then that's when you're like, man, this dude is not right. This dude is a demon, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, that alcohol has exposed a lot of dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? It has done a lot. Hell, even myself, be real, I done made mistakes off that drink, man. You know what I'm saying? I done made mistakes that I had to learn from, you know? But that's why you got to be real about it. You got to be real about it. You got to grow from it. You got to grow. You know? The Lord don't have time for stagnation. You stagnant, you know what that water is? It's polluted. It's dirty. It's defiled. Go look at some water that's not running. That doesn't have a constant flow. And look how dirty it is. It got mosquitoes, got all types of bugs and nasty shit up in it. You know what I mean? That's the Lord don't deal with stagnation. The Lord deals with a constant flow because it's constantly purifying, man. You know what I'm saying? You look at a naturally run river that's constantly flowing. It's not dirty. It's clean. You gotta look at everything spiritually, man. Go ahead, Doc.
For it was made to make men glad.
Man, made to make men glad. You know, you chilling with your little lady. You know what I'm saying? You have a couple drinks with her. Y'all have a good time. Go ahead.
Verse 28. Wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling.
Some brothers, hey, you got that, I'm a super gadite. I'm a super gadite. I gotta, you know, that's what we do, we drink. Sit your super gadite ass down, man. What's wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Because that drink, you try to, oh, Gad was a warrior. You get all caught up in all that. It'll bring that out of you. That wine. You think you're a tough guy and shit. None of us is tough guys in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord called us lambs. A lamb, you know what a lamb is? It's like a docile and humble creature, man. You know? Lambs are real approachable. That's why none of us is tough guys. That's why the Lord called us lambs, man. That's why we all depend on Yahweh Shai at the end of the day, period. You know? I know all these MMA moves. I know how to throw a jab. I know how to slip one. and that's only convenient for when it's necessary. You know, when somebody invade your space, somebody touch you. Other than that, you don't have those problems. We don't got brothers knocking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, touching you, invading your space. We don't got it like that because you know why? Somebody get that scripture where when a man's way pleases the Most High. Get that real fast. You know, when a man's way pleases the Most High, he make your enemies to be at peace, man. You know, your enemies. We got wolves all around us, man. This whole world, everybody is like the movie The Matrix. They're an agent, man. You know what I'm saying? An agent for Satan. Whoever get it first, you know what I'm saying? Whoever get it first. That's why you gotta check yourself when it comes down to that drink, man. You gotta, yeah.
Proverbs 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please Yehovah Shem Yahushai, he maketh even his enemies be at peace with him.
He maketh his enemies to be at peace with you. You know, that's why Jake is normally cool. You know, you get those certain spirits out here that'll piss you the hell off. You know what I'm saying? That'll try you. You know, it's all just a test. It's a try you to see if you get out of character. You know, to see how you gonna react in that moment. And then we men in the flesh, so you know we slip when certain situations arise. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, for the most part, we humble dudes, and when we please the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it make it for our enemies to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like a brother gave me a testimony about how the way he handled the situation with this dude was looking to kill the brother, man. But the way he a soft answer turned away wrath, you know, hey brother, you know, he just how you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Killed him with kindness, and the dude was like, oh man, he lightened up. I thought you was one of them dudes. Ready, had the whole thing on him. You know what I'm saying? And then went about his day. But see, when you please the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it make your enemies to be at peace. Lord put the spirit on you to say the right things. Lord make you conduct yourself in the proper manner, you know, especially when you by yourself, man. You know? Even the scriptures, when you read the scriptures put you up on game, and it tell you about when you got somebody that's a fiery person, when you got somebody that's a fiery person, you spit on that fire. You put that fire out. You know? You don't add, you got somebody that's firing you throwing all type of oil on that fire. What do you think gonna happen to that fire? It's gonna get hotter, the flame's gonna increase. You got an anger situation. That's why the Lord teaches us how to calm down. You think before you speak. You know what I'm saying? You maneuver appropriately. You know what I mean? You spit on that fire, you put water on, you put the exact opposite. That's how you move, man. With wisdom. That's what this truth gives us. Life, which is wisdom. You know? Go ahead, bro. The scripture speak about wisdom is in all things, man. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 30, drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend.
Look, drunkenness increases the rage of a fool till he offend, man. You know, you drunk, you all in brothers' faces and shit. You know what I mean? You trying out. Look, brother, let's arm wrestle. Look, bro, let's do some grappling. You know what I mean? You trying to test a man's strength and shit. Brother, man, go sit your insecure ass down, man. What's wrong with you, man? You know? That's why nah, man. I'm not even gonna go there with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, because that's what you're thinking in your mind, man. You gotta watch yourself when you drink, man. You're thinking certain thoughts. You know, I know I'm better than this man in some way. It's not about that, man. You know, the Lord called us so that we can bring forth the edification, so that we can do the job that we're supposed to do, man. But along the way, you got hurdles that we all got to get over together, because we all different men, we all different spirits, man. You know, the truth will character build you, man. That's one thing about this truth, it'll character build you, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll mold you into that perfect man. You know, it'll build your spirit up, okay? That's one thing about this truth, it'll build your spirit up, you know? That's why the scriptures speak about men being as gold, you know, being as gold, high value. Because that's how the Lord has molded us to be. High value men, precious men, you know? And in order to be a high value and precious man, you got to conduct yourself properly, man. You got somebody?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, what, man?
This is Psalms 26. This is Psalms 26 and verse 2. Examine me, O Lord, Yahweh Shai, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart.
Man, that's from our Lord King David, you know? Which that's a special man. Lord said, try me, okay? Examine my reins. Cross-examine me, you know? That's humility right there. And then a good word to look up is scrutiny. You should always scrutinize yourself. You know what I'm saying? Scrutinize yourself, man. You got to be hard on yourself. You know what I mean? You got to be hard on yourself. Not to the point where you destroy it, because if you walking in the spirit doing what you're supposed to be doing, you know, you ain't really got much to trip about, you know? But it's those times that you like, oh man, I know I'm finding myself slipping, I'm slacking, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. And that's when you should be really worried, man, you know?
Yeah, but don't get to the point where that woe is me spirit.
No, hell no, no. That woe is me spirit, that shit is out, you know? Because look what's going on around us. Hey, prophecy is popping off the pages, man. You know, the way the society is going, Babylon the Great, America, this place is not going to stand too much longer, man. As the scriptures say, wickedness has exceedingly polluted this whole earth. This place is wicked, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? Joseph Biden falling upstairs. How you fall upstairs? You know what I'm saying? That means that's a sign showing you that Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. Okay? That's the king of Babylon right now. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made a mockery of that dude. Okay? And then they published it right on TV.
I got that word scrutiny.
What?
It says scrutiny on Google. It says critical observation or examination.
Hey, critical observation. Read it again.
Critical observation or examination.
You see? Got to scrutinize yourself. Okay? Man, you gotta be on yourself, especially when you by yourself. That's really when that applies when you by yourself, man. Because anybody else can see the outside of you. You know, how you do things, because they looking on the outside in. You know? But that's one thing that's hard, is looking on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. You know, on the inside out, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, brother.
This is Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
Man. Who the Lord loveth, he chastised, man. You see? That's like, hey, when we get those whoopings to our backs, hey, you just accept it. Just put your hands up, you know? Just take it. You know what I'm saying? Like your mother used to do. You better not block this belt. You better move your hands.
And the scriptures also say these things have been sent to you as scourges for a minute.
Woo!
And that word scourges, it means to whip. And amendment means like punishment or correction.
Yep, that's right.
So
Exactly.
hey, the Lord trying to correct us with these things, man.
And that's what it's all for, is to improve you. You know? That's why you got certain spirits, like brothers, some is fiery, some is soft. But no matter what, when you hear the counsel of the Spirit of the Lord, you humble the fuck down. You take heed. You listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the better you that's coming from Yahweh Shai. It's being spoken straight through that man. And that's just the real about it, man. One thing we couldn't handle the Lord coming down, tapping you on your shoulder like, hey, fuck, you messing up, son. You can't handle that. You don't want the Lord talking to you. Moses could not even look at the Lord. You know? That should tell you something, how pure and powerful Yahweh is, man. You know? Which the Lord ain't gonna do that anyways, because he don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord doesn't do nothing. He does, he sends his servant to do his bidding for him, man. You know? Go ahead, Huck.
And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with his sons.
Look, that's the key word. If you endure, ain't no telling how long that process is of enduring what you're dealing with. Ain't no telling how long that process is gonna be. But if you endure it, the Lord dealing with you as a son, as a bond. You know? And you gotta be a man. You gotta be a man. You gotta own your faults. You gotta be a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can look up blessed the man that confesses his faults.
Can I walk in front of this?
Yeah, you good, brother. You good. Go ahead,
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards,
man,
and not sons.
You are fatherless. Confess your faults. It's like, yeah. You read it again, with that last part you read?
But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons.
You are bastards and not sons, man. You basically fatherless. The Lord disowning you. You know what I'm saying? And that's like your child being a homo. You know? And you like, this ain't my son. You supposed to be the heir of my throne. You don't look at you cast that child to the side, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Lord look at you if you're a bastard. Worthless. You know? And you going to the law about a worthless son, you gotta put that son to death, man. You know what I mean? A son that's worthless, he lazy, slothful, spirit just don't want to do nothing. Yeah, he can't. It's not productive.
Hey, same if your daughter was a harlot, you would put her to death. You know, in the ancient days.
Well, you know, different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you had harlots back in the ancient times. You know, you had harlot houses. You know, even the Lord had a prophet get with a harlot. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a point. But you don't want the Lord to look at you like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to endure anything the Lord brings upon you, man. You want to deal with it, you know, as a man. And you got to. You got to own it, man. You messed up at the end of the day, so you deserve the correction. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about Jake. Jake don't like to take accountability for their own actions. That's a good word, accountability, man. You know? And even when you see that on women, you tell a woman about themselves, they got a million excuses on what they didn't do. Justify everything. Well, this, but what about you? Well, you know, like, hold up. This ain't about me. It's about you. You messed up, man. You did what you caused a situation to where you don't like the fire that's coming to you, man. So you deal with it. And then you know what? You learn from it and you grow and you do better. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, you can't have that spirit on you like a woman, man. Don't want to accept the accountability of your wrongdoing. You gotta just own it. You know what I mean? Take the reproof, take the chastisement. You know? And then may the Lord have mercy. You know? Because that's what we all need at the end of the day is mercy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all need is mercy, man. You know? Lord about to do things in a society that ain't nobody ever seen before in life. Lord about to turn it up out here real soon. You see they going hard with these gun bans. They had that setup shooting, you know. It's funny how they talking about guns in Congress and they have a shooting. That's how Esau always do it. Esau always do it like that.
Another thing, man, there's been a lot of like open public shootings.
Look, yep.
I don't know if they're like with handguns or with like assault rifles, but I be getting pop-ups on the Newsbreak app. It's like, oh look, 4 people injured in an outdoor shooting at a club or some shit.
Yep. Yep.
What's that? Like that Super Kings out there, you know? where he had an assault rifle. Yeah, if you notice, they keep on pushing this assault rifle.
Right, because they trying to get them guns, which that's gonna affect them Edomites, man. You know, and then you got Joseph Biden. Man. You got Joseph Biden pushing. I believe he pushed. If he haven't done it already, pushing to where the police could just raid your house, no warrant. Because your gun. In order to buy a gun, you got to go through extensive background checks. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in the system. You know, even if you do a transferring of ownership with a weapon, it's in the system. They know where you live at. They know who it's registered to. They got paperwork on it. So all they gotta do is look you up. If you ain't done it the legal way, you know what I mean? The illegal way. You know, they know how to find you. Which a lot of these Edomites, they not gonna want to give their guns, man. They're not gonna want to give their guns. You know, the Edomites, that's their blessing right there. That's why going to prophecy, man. Let's get that Isaiah 19. You know, we can drop those. You know, we pretty much made the point, man. Whoever watching who to us receive from, man. That's the Lord is sending examples, man. Lord is sending examples, man. That's why you gotta be careful. Woo, this truth, man. What how you looking, just like that. Yep.
This is Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, rideth upon a swift cloud.
Yep. And this is how the Lord is coming. It said what, the burden of Egypt? That's America. That's how America's gonna be burdened. All right. When those ships show themselves entirely, and Yahushua come with the innumerable host, Yahushua coming to get busy. He coming to get busy on you other nations, you Jakes too, that joint hand in hand with the so-called white man. Oh, the Lord coming to get busy real fast. You know, 1 hour, America gonna be destroyed, man. And in the process of that time, Yahushua is a part of destruction, and it's gonna be deliverance. He gonna be in a chariot. The scriptures tell you that the chariots are a curse, all right, upon Babylon, man. That's why Esau got these observatories. He always looking in the heavens, always looking what's going on, trying to see. He trying to build a galactic space force. All vain, you know. You put all the it's like you put LeBron in the WNBA. It's a wrap. You know, you bring Yahushua Cub, it's a wrap. Go ahead,
And shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Man, the idol, that's heavy right there. The idols of Egypt shall move at his presence. Because America is built upon all the different gods of the other nations. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you read the prophecy of the stone in the book of Daniels, it talk about how the Lord was going to confound. When matter of fact, get that real fast. Just go straight to the point. The last beast, all right? The last beast. I think it's Daniel's the 2nd chapter. Right at go to the end where it say the stone. You know. You answer my? I was gonna say after that. Bring it out right now. Okay. I'm gonna read it. Verse 8 to 11. This is Revelation 18 and verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. Right. So strong, the Lord Yahweh shall have power to judge her. Right. And whore is America. All right. America's destiny is to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay. And simultaneously with the Lord. Yahushua gonna come and destroy things, man. Go ahead, brother. Hold that. Hold that. I'm sorry, Revelations. Hold that. And then
Daniel 2, verse 35. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass. Let me start at 34.
Nah, you can start it. Wait, where you at? You can start 34. You start 34.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 34. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands,
Right. And that stone is Yahweh Shai. Okay? Go ahead.
which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and brake them to pieces.
Right. You had the top, which was the Babylonians. You had the Median Persians. You had the Greeks. You had the Roman Empire. You know, and then you had the revised of the Roman Empire, man. You know what I'm saying? All the different ages of rulers that was over Israel. Okay, the heathens, man, that ruled over us. And it's this right here being the rebirth of the Roman Empire. All those different empires and the gods that they were worshiping during those times, those are all here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to DC, all those different monuments, those are different gods, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that the obelisk, that long one, that's a symbolizing a penis. It's a phallic. You know, it's like a tie. Okay. You got all the different gods, man. The Lord gonna come and confound all those gods when He comes. You know, that was the same thing that the Lord did in Egypt. All those plagues. What do you think the Lord was doing? He was confounding all the gods. You know, you had the God of the sun, right? The God of the sun. The Lord sent darkness. Get out of this darkness. Darkness that you can feel. I don't even know what that means. I ain't ever felt darkness. I just know it's dark. You know? Darkness that you can feel. You know, they worship the calf. You know, the calf, the Lord sent plagues upon the cattle. The Lord, they worship the Nile River. The Lord turned that into blood. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was confounding all the Egyptian gods. America is the modern day Egypt, and then Esau is the modern day Pharaoh, ruling, bringing harsh punishment over the children of the Most High, man. You know, so when the Lord come, He coming to confound all those gods all over again. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Verse 35, then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, the golden breaking to pieces together and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors. So like the brother was saying, man, America is all these kingdoms put into one, you know? And it says, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floor. You go through the threshing floor, that's where you stomp out, you know, all your grains and stuff. And that chaff is that very fine powder, you know, and it says it gets carried away like the wind. You know, the wind carries it away. And it's there 1 second and gone the other. That no place was found for them. Verse 35, then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the golden broken into pieces together.
Right, broken to pieces together. Right? Did the Lord come and break all those kingdoms all at once together? No. So it's talking about in these times, right? And this kingdom right here, the Lord's going to confound all those kingdoms' gods because they here in America. See, Esau Edom, he is a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? He take on everybody's culture. You look at those movies. Esau is the Egyptians. Esau is he Japhet, he the Polynesians, he the Spartans. You got white people playing everybody roles. He was everything. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Why you always lying? Esau a liar, man. You watch the movies, you gotta actually know some history, and then you actually when you know history, you'll put the images, the correct images, you know. And then Esau on certain movies, he'll actually put the Jake right there, you know. Yeah. He'll put a Jake right there, like look, one Jake, right? One Jake and shit, like you know what I mean? Hey, I'm surprised he ain't put Jake for Esau for slavery, you know. You know, I'm surprised he didn't do that. You don't want to take that role.
Soon enough, man, it's gonna be live.
Right, for real. Soon enough, it's gonna be reality, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them, and the stone that smote the image became a great mountain.
Woo! That stone, which smote the image, okay, it became a great mountain. Because when Yahushua take down these other nations, all right, he comes back and brings war to the last empire that's ruling over Israel, okay, which is Esau. He's gonna be, our kingdom's gonna be established from that point on. You know what I'm saying? Our rulership is coming back at that point on. You know, from that point on, our rulership is coming back, which we need our rulership to come back, because this place, it vexes your spirit. We deal with a lot here. We ready to get up out of here, man. You know, that's why it's so adamant that you got to go hard for the Lord, man. You got to go hard for Yahushua, man. Because what else do you got here? You got to do everything in your power to try to do right by the Lord, man. So we can be of that first fruit, man. You know, friends of Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? The men that was here from the beginning, building everything. You know. I ain't trying to come last, man. All Israel gonna be good in the kingdom, but the goal is to make it out of here, man. That's the goal. That's what you should be focused on, man. Then you gotta humble down, you gotta sacrifice, then do it to make it. You know, it's only gonna benefit you and your household. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, the only time Jake fights is when they back is against the wall. You know? What about when your back ain't against the wall? Where your fight at, man? Go ahead, bro.
And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth.
And filled the whole earth. Because at that point, righteousness, okay, is gonna be demanded from everybody. You bow down. All knees is gonna bow when our Lord come, man. All knees is gonna bow, man. You know, and I wish you won't bow. You know what I'm saying? Brad, go get that dude. Lord gonna send a command to a brother. You know what I'm saying? Brother Shouty, go get that dude, man. Bring him here. You know? That was the same thing. The king of Babylon did to the three holy children, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You know? When they didn't want to bow down to the image, which they was in the spirit though. You know, they was in the spirit. You know, that symbolizes not bowing down to the image, to the beast. You know what I'm saying? Symbolically, spiritually, not taking that chip when the time comes. You know. Go ahead, bro. I want to get back into the Isaiah 2 after your precept.
This is Luke 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Hey, but God is all love. God is all love. That was the Lord Himself that said that. Read it again. You know, you'll get a Christian. Well, you gotta have love, brother. Turn the other cheek. The God in your heart should give you love. Bro, the Lord is a man of war, man. Right. You know, the Lord is a man of war, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is Luke 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Man, those that's my enemies. I'm not trying to be enemies to the all supreme being, Most High, you know? That's what 2/3 of our people is enemies of the Most High right now. You know? They enemies of Yahweh, you know? So we look at the word rebellion, it means to make war against. So when you going against the commandments, when you're going against the Lord, you making war against Him. So you fight against the Creator of everything. And then the second in command, the Heavenly Father gave all power to. Oh man, that's an uphill battle that you ain't gonna make it up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win that one. So it's like you man, knowing that, it's like, come on, man. You gotta have that fear to the Lord, man. Have respect, reverence. You know what I'm saying? we dealing with ultimate Judites. You know, you get that Austin Judite ain't playing no games with you. You know what I mean? Ain't smiling, ain't nothing funny. Hey, play with the Lord if you want to. I don't want that smoke, man. You know, you got a problem, old man? Nope.
Get right back in that corner.
Right. I told you stop coming around here fooling with these people. You know, but that's me though. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it, man. You know, nah, I don't want no smoke with y'all shy, man. You know, go back to that Isaiah 19. You know, that's why Esau crazy. The Lord made Esau miss and not get right, but he gotta fight against the Lord. Esau gotta fight against the Lord, man, and he trying to. And the Lord gonna put the spirit on him to fight against the Lord. That show you how cold Yahweh Shai is, man. He gonna make you fight against the Lord, man. Damn. It's not even a fight.
It's funny.
Man, that's like, man, you know, you got midget arms fighting against a regular boxer. Get your ass out of here. Oh, snap. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord riding upon a swift cloud.
Yep. So hey, we know, Psalms. I don't know if a brother want to grab that real fast, just to get what that cloud is. Psalms, the clouds of the Lord are the chariots. You know, that's what the clouds represent. Even when we left out of Egypt, it was a pillar by fire, a pillar of fire by night, and a cloud by day. You know, the chariots got cloaking mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? They could be a chariot sitting right over you, and you don't even know it. You think it's a large cloud. Where it goes?
And shall come into Egypt.
You got it on your phone, just read it.
This is Psalms 104, verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind?
Man, you read that scripture, you think about where the chariots built at. In the heavens. Woo! Well,
Oh, okay. And shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
right, so we went into that Daniel, the second chapter. You know, just hit the point real fast. You know, hey, even when we read into that Revelations again, you know, that great millstone, okay, come to smite the nations, man. Confound all the gods. Because look, when the Lord comes, let your God try to save you. Let your God try to save you. Your God ain't gonna be able to save you. Ain't no God that's gonna be able to save you because they all made up. You made that God up out of your own vain imagination. That's why you gotta watch out for certain shit you think about. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking about a hypothetical situation. What? How you mad about a situation that ain't ever happened? Make no sense. How you put yourself in a situation you're mad about it? That ain't even happened. That doesn't even make sense. You just hear what Jake say out their mouth. It's like, bro, you just hear what you just said? You got more than one witness. Looking stupid as hell, man. A hypothetical situation. Bro, you know what a hypothesis is? Come on, man. Jake don't want to keep things simple. That's why you got, man, it's true, you got to keep things simple, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to worry about that until I'm in that situation. And then there's brothers with experience. That's where experience plays a part. You know what I'm saying? Because you can help a man with the experience that you have and give him advice when he's in that situation. You know? You're in that situation so the Lord can teach you something. That's why situations arise. So you can gain your experience. Take out of that what's needful to grow and help the next man. You know? That's why they got to turn each one, teach one, man. Think about that. That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, huh?
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Keep going.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Right, so going back into those gun bans, those laws that they fighting on right now, know what I'm saying? Which they've been doing this, taking away the rights, the right to bear arms, your amendment, but that's not for Jake. You go back into the Constitution was written when we was in slavery. You know what I'm saying? And you got Jakes nowadays that actually, hey, they trying to be like gun-toting Edomites, man. I got my Second Amendment rights. I got the right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? All right, when you touch that gun, take your ass to Grandmaster Jake, Grandmaster Through. You know what I'm saying? And you go get with the Black Messiah, so called. All right, he gonna lead the way. He gonna lead you into destruction. That gun ain't gonna save you. Even King David said, "I trust not in my bow." You know, it was the Spirit of the Lord that gave King David to take down Goliath. He prayed in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? Look up that story with King David and Goliath. You know where that rock got that force from? That spirit, that prayer.
He also told the Philistine, he was like, "You come at me with swords and spears, I come in the name of
I come in
Yahweh
the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Show you how powerful the name is. That's why we don't take those names lightly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's power when it comes to those names.
That's why the scriptures say in 2 Peter, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Ain't carnal. That's all we need. Straight out the Bible, baby. Straight out the Bible. You know? That's all we need. Man, Esau, he's sweating. He over there, woo. Them Israelites. Hey, we can't stop them. We trying. Hey, your arm's too short to box against the Most High, man.
Right, man.
Anything that you do, you doing it for the Most High. Show you he in control. He's in control. The Heavenly Father's in control, man. You know, of all flesh on the planet Earth. But see, them guns for them Edomites, hey, that's what's gonna cause the Egyptians to fight against the Egyptians, man. Because them Edomites, they don't take lightly to them guns being taken. They believe in them gun rights. You know what I'm saying? You try to take them guns, they gonna go out in the blaze of glory. Go ahead.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother.
Look,
And every
Egyptian against Egyptian, everyone shall fight against his brother. You're gonna have insurrection. You know? You already know insurrection, you already know where to go with that. That's why they're gonna fight, they're gonna rise against the government. Hey, the whole world is in turmoil right now. You got in LA right now, you got a bunch of protests, riots going on, man. Because they boarding up, I forget what park that is. I know where it's at. Echo Park. You know what I mean? Where it's a lot of homeless people over there. You know? So they boarding it up to keep them up out of there. But Esau the one that's shutting things down, causing people to be homeless. You know? But see, that's really the Lord, because hey, that tension is there. Don't get fooled by things being opened up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get fooled. You know? The Lord's still doing his thing. That's why we don't sit back, we stay attentive. You know what I'm saying? We watch. Everything the Lord says is faithful and true. It's all gonna come to pass. Go ahead, Doc.
and everyone against his neighbor, city against city.
Look, city against city. You know? There's gonna be riots out here. There's gonna be bloodshed out here. There's gonna be people dying out here. I didn't watch videos on rioters. Police do evil shit. They'll get those beanbag guns and pop you right in your skull. You know what I'm saying? And them beanbags, the pressure that gun shooting you, that shit'll crack your skull. Send you right to the hospital. Well, wait till the spirit get on these people and start actually shooting them slugs, man. That hot metal that's gonna drill right into you, man. Bodies is gonna drop. And you got people that bring their children out, so children's gonna go too. You know what I'm saying? People bring their children to protest. You know? It's gonna get hot out here.
And during those protests too, where everybody was rioting, you know, and everybody was on the streets, the whole world was protesting, man. There was a large amount of kids missing. You know, a lot of kids got kidnapped during those protests. Women got raped, But they didn't put it on the news because they wanted y'all to keep on doing that dumbass shit.
Right. That's why it's not wise for Israelite camps to actually go to these protests, man. You know, you gotta stay away from stuff like that. That's not what the Lord wants, man. That's just for us to view, so that way we can correlate that with the scriptures. Hey, signs of the times. You know, spiritual eye, man. Go ahead.
And the spirit of Egypt, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
Man, Egypt gonna fail. It's because it's destined to fall, man. Egypt is destined to fall. It's gonna fall, man. This place is not gonna stand too much longer. It's on its last leg. You know what I'm saying? You knock one leg off, you got 3 legs, you're still able to stand. You know, it's got a slight little lean to it. You know, you knock that other leg off, you got the 2 to the side, it's staying balanced. But any little tilt, that's gonna fall. Or you hit that last leg, it's over. It's through. That's how America is circling down the drain, man. Especially the morality of this place, it's over. You know? Hey, Joseph Biden, if y'all didn't know, he was the vice president under the Obama administration, man. He pushed that Mo agenda. You know what I'm saying? He pushed that evil demonic spirit out there.
I got a word to describe America.
Yep, go ahead.
It's a noun. It's called decadence, which means moral and cultural decline, as characterized by excessive indulgence in pleasure and luxury.
Man, that's exactly America for you, to the T. You know? Promote lust. That's why the scriptures say, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Everybody want to be in this joyful spirit. Everybody just want to have mirth about themselves. Everybody couldn't wait till things get opened up. Hey, you heard such is back open? We gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You got women cheating on their man to go freak off with another man in another state. Go ahead, brother.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits.
Well, that's Esau, you know? Hey, Shalom. Yep. You know, that's Esau, man. With his enchantments, they not even lasting. They're not even standing strong with him no more. Everybody's waking up to everything now. Everything is being exposed, you know? Only the simpleton are actually believing, you know, what's being said on that magic box. You know what I'm saying? Only the simpletons. That's why they running to go get inoculated. Oh my gosh. I heard one lady, she said, I went and got inoculated. You know? I had all types of illnesses. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you through. You know? Got you. Because like the lady said on that video, that Edomite lady, people doing it for the convenience to be able to have fun. You just want to have fun.
There's that song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Girls just want to have fun, exactly. You know? Majority of everybody that's going out is women.
Party in the USA.
Right, party in the USA. You could dance as afraid. You know? And every part of your body gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying?
Some real hot girl summer shit.
Right, for real. Which who know about this summer? You know what I'm saying? Who know how this summer gonna be? They told, hey, May 1st, everybody inoculated, man. May Day. It's time for war. Hey, it's still war on you tribes. Esau, don't get it twisted. He rockabye baby you back to sleep. Hey, Joseph Biden, he a smooth criminal. You know what I'm saying? He got that smooth tone. He try to look you right in the eye. You know, he read it from his scripts. You know, because he old as hell. Man, don't give him them scripts. He messing up. Plagiarize Joe. If you ain't know about it, look him up. That mother got caught a few times. But he a perfect devil though. Because that's Esau to the T. The scripture describe him. You know? Words smoother than butter. But war is in his heart. Don't get it twisted, war is still in the heart of the so-called white man. And then he got to talking about when he was under the Obama administration, you know, the president can't really chill with somebody other nation, like they can't really have like relations, you know. But he was able to have relations with the top president. I forget the dude's name, you know. But that don't matter. You try to make it seem like they cool, you know, they best friends. We talked for 2 hours. So what? Lord's still gonna make y'all fight against each other. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna make war against the beast. You know? China, Iran, Russia, they all gonna rise up against the beast, man. America gotta be destroyed, man. It's prophesied. Go ahead, bro. Yeah, read that second Ezra real fast.
Second Ezra 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Man, especially against us too. You know, not only are people gonna rise up against the government, but you're gonna have people that's gonna come against us. You know, and they already got talks in Congress. The black extremists, the black Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. You know, they wanna lump us in with Esau's group. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because what we saying, it's an act of war. Treason. It's treason. We basically against what this society promotes. You know? But all we doing is coming out the Bible telling you what the Lord said. Because the Lord is against the society. Right. The Lord is against you so-called white people, man. Esau. Go ahead,
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right. And that's why in that time of Jacob's trouble, the Lord going to have a hedge and protection over us, man. Because that's how chaotic it's going to be out here. A normal day, what you would call like a walk on the beach, you ain't gonna be able to walk out here like that, as you can normally do. You know what I'm saying? They show you these movies like The Road. They got that scene where it was a group of people coming with that truck. Those are all people that eat human flesh, and he had to hide him and his son. Show you that's how bad it's gonna be out here. You know? That's how bad it's gonna be out here. Matter of fact, get that in Matthew the 24th chapter. The love of many shall wax cold. Hey, you got it? That's the spirit. Go ahead,
This is Matthew 24.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Verse 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Hey, Jacob trouble is gay. Jacob trouble ain't gonna happen. That's many false prophets arising, deceiving many. Because you got a man telling you that nothing's gonna happen. Jacob trouble already happened. No, Jacob's trouble gonna come. Okay, it's gonna be a time never before seen on the planet Earth, man. Grab that real fast, Jeremiah 30:7. You know, but only Jacob is gonna be saved out of it. The elect of Jacob. Okay.
Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Look, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Hey, that's fastly approaching. You know? All things is going to be fulfilled according to prophecy. All things. You know? And then, hey, the way people is, with these lockdowns, everybody's mad. Everybody's angry. They stuck in the house. You know what I'm saying? They can't do nothing. They can't go nowhere. They can't visit family members. You got people that's really into seeing their grandma. And the fact that they can't do so, they bitter in the spirit. When is this just going to end? That's why you see when it opened back up, everybody flocked to it. As soon as it opened back up, you know what I'm saying? They just flocked to it immediately. They getting that stimulus money. They about to go out and spend, splurge, commit adultery, be wicked, you know? All for it to be locked right back down again. Sick. You took that stimulus money and didn't even pay your bills. That's what a lot of Jakes did. They got $17,000 of rent due. Wait till that moratorium ends. Where you gonna find? You think they gonna you think they gonna hesitate to kick you out? Nah. Landlord ain't making no money. He don't want his property to be seized by the banks or him to be bought out. Go ahead.
But he shall be saved out of it.
But Jacob, the elect, shall be saved out of it. Now go back to where you was at.
This is at verse 12. This is plain. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right. So it's gonna be people out here be fighting. Okay? The love of many shall wax cold. Like they got that movie World War Z. I think what was that with Brad Pitt? You watch that scene where they in the store, even the policeman was up in there getting what he needed. And he wasn't, and Brad Pitt thought he was going to arrest him because he was trying to go up there and get what he needed, man. Police trying to get his and go to his family. That's how it's going to be out here. They showing you in a roundabout way in these movies. That's why they got all different type of apocalyptic movies more than ever now. You look up on Amazon, you know, Amazon Prime, you know, like the shows. You look at Netflix, Hulu, all different types of original apocalyptic type of movies, you know, and shows. Because why? We living in those times, living those days. The end of days is here. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time. So the Lord put a stop. And he finally let all hell break loose out here. And then Esau, being the devil who he is, read out real fast. Revelations 12:12. Don't forget, the devil's still going to come down with great wrath. Don't forget about that. You know, everybody getting a state of comfort. You must have forgot who the devil was, man. The deceiver, Diablo. Go ahead.
Revelation 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants.
Read aloud, Doc.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Because he knoweth that he had but a short time. You see? That's why the Lord made us watchmen. We watching the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And when he get to talking peacefully, that's when you watch him the most. He got ulterior motives. He got moves behind it. He got moves behind his back that he's thinking about implementing as soon as you loosen up a little bit. You know? You got to constantly be on your watch.
And that's why the scriptures say we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
Yep.
Because Satan is only, you know, it's talking about Esau. He uses a lot of witchcraft.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
that distracts these people.
Yep. Right in circus.
Yeah.
And now they talking about if you want to go and enjoy like a basketball game, you know, you want to go to a concert, really, you got to get inoculated. You got to go get stabbed up and jabbed up, man. And now they pushing it on your children. Hey, they talking about opening schools up. You already know your child got to be maxed out. You know what I'm saying? You got to get stabbed up and jabbed up. They ain't playing. They coming for the youth too.
And another thing, the government, you know, they getting you comfortable with getting help from them.
Oh yeah.
So
yep.
By the time like you're completely comfortable, they're gonna cut it off and then be like, oh, okay, you gotta get this jab in order to start getting benefits again.
Hey man, they offering Dunkins every day.
Yeah,
They offering free donuts if you go get a. Oh, I read that. I said, oh man, who's stupid enough to go through that, man? Yeah, I get free donuts. I got my paperwork. You know, got my paperwork. Let me get them donuts, man. F them donuts, man.
They did it with weed too.
With weed too.
Yeah, free weed.
They what's that word? They like bribing you. You know what I'm saying? And that money, that's they show you what universal basic income will look like. Them giving you money. Cause they also talking about giving parents $300 extra a month. Which is cool because like, hey, we got bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking, but I ain't even though I'm taking, I'm not deceived by you. I know what you're trying to do to the dollar. You're trying to implode the society so you can crash it. So you can usher in that chip and then get everybody chipped up, man. Bring in that digital currency. Inflate the society. And see, hey, Biden talking about all his years in office and a second term. You know? Which who knows? But hey, when the Democrats is in office, all prices always go up. Taxes always get increased. Always. You know what I'm saying? Every time the Democrats is in office, man, you got high gas prices. The food go up. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you actually start seeing prices like Venezuela, prices like Texas. You spending $20 for a pack of water. $40 for some milk. Imagine that. You go to the store, you pay maybe $10 for a pack of meat. Turn that into 50. Who's gonna be doing that? Then they talking about everything being transition because of the COVID guidelines, where they want to do curbside service to everybody. You know, which I don't know how that's going to even work. Everybody got to wait outside. You got a dense and large population, and just in one city alone, and you got everybody waiting outside to get their groceries. It don't make sense. But they trying to mold this place around you, man. If you can see it, they've been changing everything. Everything transitioned to this digital society, man, where robots and cyborgs and all this shit is now being all accepted and being normalized. You know? Go ahead, bro. What was we at? Continue. Go back to where you was at, bro. And I want that. You got it? Yeah, go ahead, bro. It's Revelation 12, verse 13. And when the dragon saw that, he... Oh, no, that's it on that. Yeah, that was it on that. Yeah, that was it. Go back to where you was at.
Verse 13. But he that should endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Man, he that endure into the end, the same shall be saved, man. That's why the only hope that we got here is Yahushua, man. Knowing the prophecy, knowing the times that how things is gonna get that 2 Ezra 15 chapter, you know. The plague the Lord gonna bring over here. Knowing that the Lord gonna bring this, all right, famine. It's already a pestilence. Wait till the Lord allow Esau to bring forth a stronger one, where it's airborne or something, you know. You get contact of that, you suffocate, you bleed out your eyes. You know what I mean? Who knows? And they release it out to the world. That's pestilence right there. Hey, look at the pneumonic and bubonic plague, man. That killed 2/3 of Europe. All right. Back in the Byzantine Empire, the Dark Ages. That was all Jakes. The Lord gonna send something devastating to sweep through everybody here in America real soon, man. Go ahead.
2 Ezra 15, verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's why, hey, you gotta get right by the Lord while you can. You gotta get right by the Lord. You gotta have faith too. You know, out of all the Israelites that walk by, you know what I'm saying? It should be everybody lining up to hear the words of the Lord, hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It shouldn't be just one man. It should be everybody, all Israelites. But you only got one person listening. Nobody takes his word seriously, except for the men of the Lord, man. Except for the hopeful members of the elect, man. Right?
Verse 5, behold, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Spread out the Bible. You know? Nobody want to go into the Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? Especially you Christians. You know? And the Apocrypha name everything. It even name names. Go into history. Read the book of the Maccabees. Philip. Alexander's father. You know? Aristobulus. I think Aristobulus, or how you say his name. The man who taught Alexander. You know? Israelite man. Go ahead.
For
He was
which
a Levite at that. You know? He was of the priesthood. Who held the office of the priest? Levi. Levitical priesthood, man. Go ahead.
verse 6, for
Hey,
wicked
I'm sorry. That's how Alexander got his game. He was taught by an Israelite man. You know what I'm saying? That's how Alexander got his game, man. Because he was taught by us. That's how Esau really learned. He learns off of Jacob. You know? Go ahead, bro.
verse 6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Man,
There,
like we was talking about Lil Nas X. That's a part of that wickedness right there. You know, a grown man sliding down a stripper pole. You know what I'm saying? Giving Satan a lap dance. Right in his music video. And then he got shoes. The Nikes that came out. They got what's that star? The pentagram. Thanks, Dwada, bro. The pentagram, right on the Nikes. It's so blatant out there now. It's so blatant, man.
And he's selling 666. There's only going to be 666.
I wonder why. What number is that to? Whose number is that? Satan's number, man. You know? Same number in Revelation 13 chapter. Which is going to be incorporated by that chip, man. All right? Show you who is it connected to. Esau, man. And then when you look at every barcode, the universal product code, every line from the beginning to the middle to the end is all 666. Look that up. Universal product code. Look what's in between those bars. Matter of fact, grab that sign. When you look at the sign on the product code, it's 666. It's what is that? Roman numerology. You look at the monster can, you think those is claws. Those ain't claws on the monster cans. Those is numbers. 666. Look it up. It's numerology. Everybody walk around drink monsters. You better stop drinking that shit, man. Boy, gonna jack your kidneys up real fast. You know what I'm saying? I can't. That shit tastes nasty to me, man. It tastes like soap. You know, there's all type of chemicals in there, man. I leave that for Esau to drink on. They love the monsters. That's because they demons themselves. Go ahead.
verse 7, therefore saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Hey, so the Lord, hey, he ain't gonna hold back his wrath for any longer, man. Lord ain't gonna hold back his wrath any longer. You know? Matter of fact, go to somebody give me Isaiah 3 and 9 real fast. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord, hey, he gave examples on what not to do. You know? And what does society promote? Homosexuality, man. Lesbianism, all right? Bestiality. Now you there's laws where you can actually marry a damn dog. You can marry a phone. You can marry a tree. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 3 and 9. The shoe of their countenance doth witness against them. And they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not.
Man, you got a grown man. Don't call me mister. They got a whole dress on. I just called you, dude, like I just called you sir. Don't call, man, he mad. I'm gonna let the LGBT know. they're gonna come and take your job away from you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. They got laws for these people, man. And then they got it. Then they got it all in your job. These are the policies. You you gotta have respect in the workplace. So respect goes a long way when you're dealing with your peers, your co-workers. And they talk about gender neutrality, gender fluidity. They name all the little lists of everything that these people's about. Go ahead, Art. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Yep. Woe unto your soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves, man. That's an evil act. Okay? Evil act. Now jump down to verse, another verse under that one.
Verse 12.
Yep.
As for my people, children are their oppression.
No, not that one.
It's like 11.
Yeah, 11.
Verse 11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with them.
Look, woe to the wicked, it shall be ill with them, man. You know? And see, a lot of people think that just because they're getting away with wickedness in the society, that the Lord don't see everything. You know what I'm saying? Grab me Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. The Lord see everything in the society. Lord got angels watching everything that everybody's doing. That's why the scriptures say wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Lord been watching. America is the only place that the Lord is going to annihilate. It's going to be a barren land. Completely destroyed, man. You know? Completely destroyed. People think they're getting away. You know? Stepping out on your man. You talking about you hanging with the girls. You having girls night. That's the worst. When a woman tells you she having girls night out, oh hell no. Look, what we just talked about right now. You see how the Lord give examples? You see how the Lord is spiritual? You see that? The Lord will give you examples when you're talking about, man. Grab that real fast. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Look at that. That's an abomination right there, man.
Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Look, they fully setting themselves to do evil. Well, the Lord ain't judged me yet. That's not my God talking like that in the Bible. My God wouldn't do me like that. All right, you don't know the Most High. You don't know Yahushua. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Through a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged. Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear thy power.
Right, it's going to be well with them that fear the Most High. Because that's who's going to get the protection. Psalms 91. Read that. Beautiful chapter. Very comforting to the spirit. Lord going to have mercy. He's going to be a hiding place. All right?
Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear thy power, which fear before him.
Yep, keep reading.
Verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked.
Uh-oh.
Neither shall he prolong his days.
Look, even though you're doing it 100 times, you still living wickedly. You stepping out on your man. You committing adultery. You so-called having girls' night out, but you ain't supposed to let your woman have no girls' night out. You know what I'm saying? Woman is evil. That's like a willful child. You know what I'm saying? The scripture speaks about you giving out the water to Gad abroad. That means you build a dam. You put a blockage to that. You hold up, pump your brakes. Woman, what? Nah. We're not gonna do that here. You know what I'm saying? Stay home. Because we dealing with spirits that jump on people, man. You got somebody that's in the world that'll influence your woman, man, she'll make it okay for your woman to, ain't nothing wrong with you doing, girl. He tripping. You don't let him control you. You better than that. You gotta be a woman. That ain't how a woman supposed to be, man. She's supposed to be submissive. You know, have respect, reverence.
I got a precept to it.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Look, backwards. Okay? Everything is backwards in this society, upside down. What people call good is evil. What they call evil is good. You know, you go to a spot, you trying to eat, and you tell them, well, I can't eat no lobster, no shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And they look at you like, just take it out. No, it already touched my food, man. It's defiled already. And then they got a look on their face like, well, why you don't like it? What you a Muslim? Like, you can't do right. Well, I'm trying to follow the laws that the Lord gave us, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell nobody that you're trying to do good. Look at you all strange because it's a backward society. If everything was ran off the Bible, then they won't look at you like that. They'll know like, oh, okay, you got respect for the Lord. You got respect for the laws that He given you. You know? Go ahead, I'll read it again.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why, hey, I do the same thing too. You know, I tell people I'm allergic to certain things just to avoid that all them questions. You know what I'm saying? I avoid them questions because I really don't want to talk to you no more. I just want my food. I'm trying to eat. Mind my business. You know? Go back to Yozera.
But it shall not, Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall be prolonged his days.
So even though that you getting away with it, but you think you're getting away with it, you're not. It's not going to be well with you. That's why Lil Nas X destroyed. And plus he compromised his soul, just amongst all other individuals that are in the music industry, which the music industry is actually ran by Amalek. All right? The Amalekites run the music industry, the so-called white men, the Jews, man, the so-called Jews. They run the music industry. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't butt broke that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He done made a covenant with death.
Which are as a shadow, because he feared not before thy power.
Right, because he feared not before his power, man. You know? Ain't gonna be well with people that sit like that, but it's all an agenda. That's why the only thing that they can push in his music is shit that destroy you. Black culture. They can pull up, hop out, get the Draco clip, wop, be a simp. That's why that dude, he gave old girl $2 million, and she said, that's not enough for me. What? Broke her off $2 million. $1 million alone, you good.
50,000.
Nah, you ain't gonna survive with 50,000. A brand new car up to date cost down in 20, 25, 26. You want something expensive, something nice. Yeah, you about 50,000.
I'm talking about my city.
But you know, a mill, you got a mill, man, you ain't gonna have to work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to work not a day in your life. Especially if you apply wisdom and you utilize that money, right? You create a lucrative business that everybody needs, something that's needful in society. You know? Health is wealth as well. Green smoothies is popular. You know? Clothes is a necessity. Think about it, even E40. That dude is a smart dude. He got wine. Hey, when COVID shut down, them wineries didn't shut down. Them wine and spirit spots didn't shut down. You know what I'm saying? They knew you was gonna be in the house angry as hell, so here's some drink. Some drink. I'll get you a bottle and shut up. Go ahead. Read it again, Ike.
13 again.
Ecclesiastes.
I can't say Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
Verse chapter 8 and verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before thy power.
Right, because he feared not before his power. Right? So that's why a lot of Israelites is gonna be judged here in America, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of Israelites do not have the fear of the Lord on them. They only worry about themselves. That's why you can turn your own self into a god. It's called being narcissistic, which Esau then designed everybody to do. So that's why everybody you see They always got their cell phone out doing this. Everywhere they go, look at me. Look where I'm eating at. You know, look at the food. Come on, man. Like, man, you know, I'm guilty. I was guilty of doing that shit, you know, a few years back. I used to do Snapchat and everything. I had to grow out of that spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing everybody where you at. You know, I'm at this spot. Man, that's the energy that the so-called white man pushes out there for you to be all into yourself, a lover of yourself. That's all it is. Narcissism. That's why women got that shit bad. They all into themselves. That's all they do. Got a million pictures of, and they ain't worth nothing. Nothing. A million pictures ain't doing nothing, man. You know, just to be validated. Do I look good? It's vanity. It's vaccinating. Like, girls are taking all them goddamn pictures, man. Go ahead, bro.
The next verse, Ecclesiastes 8, chapter 14 now. There is a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there be just men unto whom it happeneth according to the work of the wicked. Again, there be wicked men to whom it happeneth, according to the work of the righteous. I said that this also is vanity.
Right. Hey, these are wise words from King Solomon. You know, wise words from King Solomon, which was the wisest man in Israel. All right, that's what Solomon prayed for. He didn't ask for gold. He didn't ask for riches. You know what I'm saying? He asked for wisdom to judge the people all right. You know, and the Lord gave him everything along with that: money, a peaceful kingdom, and woman. That's why you get that. The Lord had him examine all women, and he said, "Not one was right." You know what I'm saying? King Solomon had all types of wisdom and knowledge.
Verse 15, that I commanded mirth, because a man hath no better thing under the sun than to eat and to drink and to be merry, for that shall abide with him of his labor the days of his life.
Right, because you're supposed to keep it simple, man. That's how life really supposed to be. You work, you know, you have a hard day's worth of labor, you get paid for it. This society don't do that. You work, you don't get paid the same day. You know what I'm saying? You get paid at the end of the week. You get paid bi-weekly. Some people get paid monthly. You know? You supposed to work, get paid for the day, go home, eat your meal. Keep it simple. You know? But that's going, hey, ain't nothing right in the society. That's why we need the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need the kingdom of heaven. Because in the kingdom of heaven, everything gonna be done right. Everything that's written in the law that's there for us, we gonna get to enjoy and do it the proper way. You know?
It's like,
It's like, bro, you look at this society. Society is it's not ran right. It's not ran right. You got 50%. We're gonna close up soon.
okay. It's like power given.
That's it. What you got?
I got Proverbs 37, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Man, you know, hey, fret not thyself. Don't be mad about these people that got more than you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they got their time to live it up. You know, Esau got his time to live it up. You know, all time is coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna work iniquity. You might watch dudes in the music industry, and they got all this money. They live in this fancy lifestyle. Don't envy that. Don't even want that lifestyle. When you look behind closed doors, they ain't happy. Them niggas wear glasses on every interview. You know what I'm saying? Dark shades, because their soul is gone. They got all demons in them. They don't even got mirrors in their houses. I'm talking about these top level dudes that been in the game for a minute. You know? Jay-Z, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. Niggas always got glasses on in the interview. It's already shaded up in there. What you got shades on for? You know what I'm saying? That's because the eyes is the window of your soul. So that soul is gone. Some demons in there now, you know? And then they got to do all type of corruptible things to have that money. They got to partake in rituals. They got to go eat dookie. Go eat human flesh, baby fetuses. They gotta partake in orgies. Hey, ain't no telling how many old Edomites that ran up in Beyonce. Look up the casting couch. Oh, you want this role? You want to play a part in this movie? All right, I'll be right back. Old Edomite come in a robe, drop his shit. You know, this is how you get the part.
Esau have our people doing is really selling out, man.
Yeah.
You know, by telling them to do this wicked ass shit.
Yep.
Like Beyonce, she got a church called the Church of Beyonce.
Hey,
Sorry.
that's narcissism. The Church of Beyonce, she idolized herself. They call her Queen Bee. Go ahead, bro.
And she also changed the scriptures.
Oh.
Certain scriptures.
Grab that in Revelations. Grab that in Revelations. Add not to the word nor take from it. You know? That's why this word, hey, same thing with homos, man. You know what I'm saying? They got Queen James Bible. That's blasphemy. They got a Queen James Bible. Look it up. Queen James Bible, man. Lord don't accept you. Then you got people that might say, well, that's in the Old Testament. That's not in the New Testament. Read Romans, the 1st chapter. That's New Testament. Lord will judge you from the errors of your way. The man leaving the natural use of a woman. What nature teaches you. Go ahead.
Revelation 22, verse 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecies of this book.
Look, that's why it's always about prophecy. You know, always about prophecy. Go ahead.
If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
Beyonce through and the through. You don't take away from the word. You don't add on to the word. You just teach the word. That's it. And you teach it in its entirety. That's why the Lord told Ezekiel, eat this whole roll. You take from the Old Testament, you take from the New Testament, and you break it down correctly. You get the proper understanding because it's food. You eat it. It nourishes your spirit. You drink of it. It's nourishing. And then when you eat it and you drink of it, you refreshed. You feel good. Like, man, I done learned a lot. You know, you hydrated. Your spirit is pumped. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 19. And if any man shall take away from the words of this book, of the book of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life.
Woo! We already know the book of life is salvation. Your name being written in the heavens. That's what we want our names to be written in the heavens, man. Yahweh Shai confessing our name to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, man. All right? So that way we can be worthy to be redeemed, saved. Okay? Which that's going to come. Matter of fact, we'll end it off with, give me Jeremiah 31:10. We'll end it off with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to watch what you're doing, man, when it comes down to this word. It's precious. You know, you got Smeagol, precious. Precious. This word is precious, man.
Right.
You know? Deadly serious, man. And hey, you know, the way things are moving, who knows what's going to happen, you know, before this year is up. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? A lot has been happening every single week, man. All types of judgment is raining out. All new things that are correlated according to prophecy is coming to pass every week, man. Every day. All new signs in the heavens. The Lord judging nations with sandstorms, with all types of hurricanes, tornadoes. People are still uprising, warring. You know what I mean? The chariots is revealing themselves. The prophets are still speaking. The elect is waking back up. You know? All types of prophecies coming to pass. We waiting for those last major ones. You know? Could be this year. They start chipping everybody. telling if you want to survive in this society, you gotta basically bend the knee to the image, all right, to that beast. Take that chip, man. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah
31:10.
This is Jeremiah 31:10. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off.
Right. So we giving a message to everybody. All right. The other nations, they got to hear the message of the Lord too. You know, the other nations, they receive as well. They call themselves Chinese. They call themselves Japanese. They call themselves Arabs. They call themselves white people. When you white people ain't pure, you out of worm. You red. All right. You wasted away as he. You like Joshua, Esau. All right. White represents purity. Black represents depth, void of understanding, void of light. Everybody got to know their nationality according to the Bible. Everybody has an origin. Okay? So the message is that you other nations, you heathens. Okay? And the Lord is only for a small sect of people, which we get the word cosmos, the world of Israel, man. That's what the Lord Yahushua died for. And he only gonna redeem back in these times from the hands of our enemies, the ones that's ruling over us. He only gonna redeem the elect. Go ahead, bro.
And say, he that scattered Israel will gather him and keep him as a shepherd doth his flock.
Look, he that scattered Israel was scattered. And speak about the tenth of Judah being saved first in Israel, the southern and the northern kingdom. You know? Where's the book of Israel at now? According to the prophecy that was going to happen to us. We was going to be brought over here by cargo slave ships, and then you already had the northern kingdom, brother, who was brought over here during the Assyrian captivity. All right, they was already in this land. We got packed on cargo slave ships, okay? And they brought us over here to the shores of America. And now we at the time to where, hey, all things are being revealed, all right? All things are being revealed. We at those last final moments. We at the peak of the end of this society, man. Okay? And guess who's gonna come at the end of this society? Esau. I'm sorry, Esau. Yahushua is gonna come. I'm sorry. Slip of the tongue. Forgive me. You know, slip of the tongue. Go ahead.
For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob.
He's already here.
For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he.
Look, the Lord, read that part again, Slack, bro.
For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he.
You see that? That's why we can't trust in no guns, no bow, none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? No arms, nothing. Because the Lord's the one that's going to have to ransom us from the one that's stronger than us. He's going to have to be the one to redeem us, to buy us back. That's a part of prophecy. To be saved, you got to be rescued. When you read Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it said that no man was going to buy you. That's why the other nations, they don't help us. Because they ain't the ones to save us. Only the Lord, Yahushua, is going to be the one to save us. And that's what it's going to be. And the Lord's going to come back. He's going to make a separation between the sheep and the goats. Okay? And those that's on his right hand, those are going to be blessed to inherit the kingdom. All right? Which is going to be Israelites. We got next up. We gonna come into power real soon. Right. A place of peace, a place of rest, man. All right, and all things gonna be subdued under our Lord Yahushua. The Lord gonna give the elect the promise to be joint heirs with Yahushua. So that means that the elect is gonna have power over the nations of the world as well. Read that part again, bro. One last time, bro.
For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he.
Everybody want to incorporate the world, okay? Everybody. No, the Lord's only going to save Israel, all right? He's going to redeem the elect, man. So I don't know, y'all brothers got any last scriptures, comments? Go ahead.
You know, hope you found this lesson edifying. I want to close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.